And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Race to 8. We're excited. We're ready. We're cranking. It's the postseason. It is the Race to 8 Tournament of Champions. We are back for another first round matchup. I think we have one more after this week before we go into the semifinal rounds. But tonight we have a unique matchup tonight, as one of our contestants is going to compete, at least initially, by themselves. We have Heather and her teammate to be determined versus Claire and, of course, DJ Pop Tart himself, Shane. How you guys doing tonight? How you feeling about tonight's
Good.
showdown?
Good.
Good.
All right. Well,
everybody's good.
Everybody's great. So, no pressure on Shane and Claire tonight. I mean, you guys are the 1 seed, but
Okay.
you guys are top seed. I mean, if we look at the current landscape, say of the NBA playoffs, I don't think any 1 seeds are remaining. So, could we see an upset a la the NBA tonight, where Heather going solo dolo takes out Claire and Shane? I was going to call you guys Clane. I was going to give you guys a word. I'm already Voltroning your names. Claire and Shane. I can't talk tonight. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this game here. Of course, we're going to play 3 rounds tonight. The first 2 rounds will be different games, and then the final round will be the Race to 8 round. Both teams, a little different twist from how we played the game during the regular season. Both teams will play in the Race to 8 round. We will accumulate points in the rounds leading up to that final round, and of course, the team with the most points will win the game and advance to our semifinal round. Are you guys ready for round number 1?
Yepers.
Yes.
All right. Now, if the maestro, he can correct me if I'm wrong here, but the first game that we're playing tonight is called Liar, Liar. Am I right there, maestro?
You speaking the truth. Liar, liar it is.
It is indeed Liar, Liar. And so, the way this game works, again, maestro, I'm going to give it to you because I don't think I remember how Liar, Liar works. So I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Quite simply, you'll get a statement about a person, place, or thing, and you just have to identify whether the statement is true or false. If it is the truth or if it's a lie. If it is a lie, you get bonus points, 100 bonus points for correctly identifying the exact lie and what makes the statement true. So you need to identify the lie and say what makes it true. Just that easy.
That's for the bonus points.
Yep, for the bonus points. And there are 1 steal attempt per round. So if one team gets it wrong, you can chime in and answer correctly if it was a lie. If it was a lie, you can steal, but you must give exactly what the item was that is true, and that's worth 100 points.
All right. So, since Claire and Shane, aka Clane, were the higher seed, they get to start the round. And we will begin the first round of Liar, Liar with the following statement from. Can I reveal who the statement is from?
Yep. Give me 1 second. I was conversing with Heather's teammate. I thought maybe there was a chance that she'd be able to jump back into the game, but they're apparently unable to do so.
Oh, boy. No pressure, Heather. You can do this. The people believe in you.
Hey, this just means that she doesn't have to split the prize money with anybody.
There you go. There you go.
That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go, sir.
All right. Here we go. Tom Hanks, everybody's favorite actor. Posting images of lost gloves on Twitter is the absolute best use of a worldwide social media. Aren't we all just a lost glove looking for a mate? Is this statement from Tom Hanks true, or is this a lie? Is it false?
I don't even know Tom Hanks had Twitter.
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, it does kind of sound Tomish when you think about Castaway when he was on with the whole volleyball.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's pretty romantic at the end, but I don't know. Are we all just looking for a lost glove? Are we all just a lost glove looking for a mate? Are you leading anyway?
I don't know. That's what I thought about Castaway. But
why would you pick gloves?
Yeah.
They're not socks.
I mean,
I want to say it's a lie because I think socks would be more appropriate.
Okay.
All right, guys. We need you guys to come to a decision.
All right, I agree. It's a lie.
We're gonna say lie.
Yeah.
All right. Claire and Shane say this statement from Tom Hanks is a lie. Darius, are they correct? That all would mean that this statement is true.
What the heck?
It is true. Since the statement is true, Heather, I don't think gets a steal opportunity, right?
She cannot steal this.
Right. She cannot steal a statement that is true. So no points given for this this particular question. We shift over to Heather, who now has an opportunity to jump in front. And we have the following statement from NBA basketball player Carmelo Anthony. Everybody loves Melo. I was cut from my high school basketball team. Simple statement. Heather, is it true or is it false? Was Carmelo Anthony cut from his high school basketball team?
I'm going to say true.
All right. Heather says that Carmelo Anthony was indeed cut from his high school basketball team. Maestro, is she correct? That is a true statement. Carmelo Anthony was cut from his high school basketball team, which means Heather gets 100 points, takes a lead here, and we shift back to Claire and Shane. We have the following statement from Ashley Olsen. Ashley Olsen.
Ooh.
It's none of your business, but yes, I did date Jared Leto and Lance Armstrong in the past. And no, not at the same time. We just lost DJ Pop-Tart Claire. Okay. So you are deliberating right now on your own. Is it true or is it false that Ashley Olsen dated Jared Leto and Lance Armstrong, but not at the same time? We got Shane back here.
Okay. I thought it was
Lance is kind of old.
No, one of them dated Lance though. But was it Mary Kate? I know one of them did. Because they date older men. They don't but I know one of them. Okay. So one of them did. don't think it was Ashley. I think it was Mary Kate. Shane. Oh boy.
I don't follow any of these celebrities and their comings and going.
Okay, so are you frozen? Okay. I think he's frozen, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
I think he's
I
frozen.
wanna say false.
All
But
right.
he's not here.
He's back.
I don't know what's
Okay,
going on with my Wi-Fi.
Okay, are you back? Okay.
Clearly, my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna try to connect on my phone, but I don't know. go with whatever you think, Claire.
Okay, I'm gonna say no, wait. I know she did it. See, this might be a trick because then who was the other person?
Jared Leto and
Leto
Lance
from
Armstrong.
Joker. He was the Joker.
Okay, I'm gonna say false.
Final answer.
Same. Have
Final
you
answer.
finished? Okay, false.
Final.
All right. Yes. They say that Ashley Olsen did not date Jared Leto and Lance Armstrong in the past, and not at the same time. Are they correct?
Oh God. No!
That is incorrect. Ashley Olsen indeed dated both Jared Leto and Lance Armstrong, but of course not at the same time. The statement is true, so Heather does not get a steal opportunity, but it is her turn,
I thought it was
and she gets to build on her lead with the following statement from...
It's correct, sir.
From chewing gum. Okay. All right. I paused because I was like, is that accurate? Okay. All right.
What?
Chewing gum. I guess he said person, place, or thing. So here we go. Chewing gum. I was originally supposed to be a plastic solution. When my inventor failed forward, he created a tasty treat. I was originally supposed to be a plastic solution. When my inventor failed forward, he created a tasty treat. Is this statement from chewing gum true, or is it a lie?
I'm gonna say true.
All right. She's gonna say true. So chewing gum was originally supposed to be a plastic solution, but their inventor failed forward and he became a tasty treat. Is this indeed true? It is not true. It is indeed a false statement. Now, Claire and Shane, you guys have an opportunity to steal if you can tell us what portion of this statement is actually a lie and what the truth really is.
It was not plastic.
Was it sap?
It was rubber.
Rubber, yeah.
Is that what you guys want to go with?
Yeah, because it wasn't made on purpose for sure. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's rubber.
I agree with that.
The Adams company was the first one, and then Wrigley's came after.
I agree with that.
Okay. Darius, they say the statement is false because it wasn't supposed to be a plastic solution, but a rubber solution. Are they correct? That is accurate. Look at you guys knowing your chewing gum history. That's great. Steal opportunity for Claire and Shane. They get 100 points for the steal, and it is their turn, so they get to get a little 2-for-1 right here. And this is a statement from the late great Bernie Mac, comedian Bernie Mac. And this is your last question of this round. I worked a variety of jobs, including janitor, mover, UPS, and even 3 years in the National Guard Reserve. Is this statement from Bernie Mac true, or is it a lie? He worked a variety of jobs, including janitor, mover, UPS, and even 3 years in the National Guard Reserve. Is it true, or is it a lie?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, there's so many different parts there that if it was a lie, you got to figure out which part is the lie.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
And is it 3 years in the
But
National
he's a
Guard?
comedian, and comedians were doing like comedians would do a whole lot of stuff.
Right. Mm.
What you guys
That's
thinking?
a lot of, that's so. Oh, he's frozen. Daggone it, Shane. You. I don't know. Shane, unfreeze yourself, dude. Because I don't want to get this wrong. See, I want to lean towards false, but it seems like when I do that, I get it wrong. What do you think? Oh,
I think it's true.
you think it's true? Okay,
I think it's true.
do it.
So we're going with true.
Yeah.
All right. Maestro, they say that Bernie Mac indeed worked a variety of jobs, including janitor, mover, UPS, and 3 years in the National Guard Reserve. Are they correct? Is the statement true? It is not true. It is indeed false. Heather, now you have an opportunity to steal this if you can tell us what part of the statement is not true. Now, granted, if you steal and you're wrong, you do lose your points. So keep that in mind. Right now, the game is tied, and it's going to be your turn. So you have an opportunity to end round one with the lead. So just putting those options all out there on the table for you before you decide if you want to take this steal attempt.
I think I'll skip this steal attempt.
All right. So Heather decided
hate celebrity
to skip the steal attempt. So we can tell you that the part of the statement that was false was Bernie Mac was not in the National Guard Reserve. He did all the other jobs, but he was not a member of the National Guard. So there's that. We still have a tie game. Heather, this is your final question and the final question of round one. Here is a statement from actor-director Mel Gibson. While many people think of me as an Australian actor, maybe it's my accent, but I'm not even an Australian citizen. I was actually born in New York. While many people think of me as an Australian actor, maybe it's my accent, but I'm not even an Australian citizen. I was actually born in New York. Is this statement from Mel Gibson true, or is it a lie?
I'm gonna say false.
All right. Heather says this statement is not true, that Mel Gibson, though thought of as an Australian actor, was not born in New York. Is she correct? She is incorrect. The statement is actually true. Mel Gibson actually did make this statement. So we are at the end of round one, and we started or in round one just like we started round one. We are tied. Shane and Claire have 100 points, and Heather has 100 points, holding it down by herself, taking a sip of her Kool-Aid before we go into round two of Race to 8. Shane is distraught. He's I don't know.
No more celebrity stuff. Come on.
He doesn't like celebrity stuff, Maestro. But we're going to go into round two, and we're going to play one of my favorite games. It's called Who's older? This is Race to 8. Shane loves it. Yes. The number of Grammys that Whitney Houston won, is that number higher or lower than 4?
Listen, Shane, I'm going to level with you. She has the voice of an angel. So if she didn't win more than 4, I don't know. I don't know.
What was going on?
Right. Here we go. The number is 45,035. 45,035. The number of career receiving yards Jerry Rice had.
Jerry Rice yards, it was 22,895.
Oh my God, is that right there? All
I
right,
will forever hate that Jerry Rice question.
Some of the highlights from season 1 of Race to 8 had some memorable moments here in our episodes, and now we are here to create more moments as we go into round 2 of Race to 8. Claire and Shane with 100 points. Heather solo with 100 points. We're tied going into round 2, and since we're tied, we're going to start the round off with the same team that started round 1. That would be Shane and Claire. So who's older? You're going to see 6 categories on the screen. You guys get to pick one of those categories, and you will get a list based on that category, and you'll have to tell us the list in order of oldest to youngest.
This one is just running straight through. So 1 through 6, no options given, no picking. So
no options given. Okay.
No options given, sir.
All right. Okay. So here we go. Shane and Claire, your category is Jim Carrey movies. Jim Carrey movies. You're gonna have to tell me which of the following 3 movies you're gonna have to list the following 3 movies in order from oldest to youngest. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Here we go. We have Batman Forever, The Cable Guy, The Mask. Batman Forever, The Cable Guy, The Mask. I need these in order from oldest to youngest.
The Mask. No, wait.
The oldest. Oh my God.
The Mask is oldest?
I think Batman Forever is the youngest.
Yeah. And okay. So he had his Ace Ventura movies, right? Mm-hmm. And then
and then is it then The Mask, and then I think it would be Mask, Cable Guy,
Batman Forever, right? That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. That's where I'm leaning too, because I think, yeah, I'm thinking that.
Okay.
All right. Final answer.
So, oldest to youngest, Mask, Cable Guy, Batman.
All right. Darius, they say oldest to youngest, The Mask, The Cable Guy, Batman Forever. Are they correct?
Lord.
They are incorrect for some reason. Okay. Sound is not popping up.
Oh, okay. I was gonna just go ahead and drop it in there. But yes, that is incorrect. Now, Heather, you do have one still opportunity in this round. You have an opportunity to steal if you can give the correct order from oldest to youngest. Of course, you can elect not to use your steal opportunity if you choose to.
From oldest to youngest, I'll say Batman Forever, The Mask, and then Cable Guy.
Okay. She says Batman Forever, The Mask, Cable Guy. Darius, is that correct?
I knew
All would be an indicator
the
that it is
Cable Guy.
not correct.
The Cable Guy, The Mask, and then Batman Forever.
That is also incorrect.
No, Cable Guy.
The correct order is I like that. The correct order is The Mask, Batman Forever, The Cable Guy. The Mask came out in 1994. Thank you very much. Thank you. Batman Forever, 1995, and The Cable Guy, 1996. Jim Carrey was on quite the tear, bringing out movies annually and doing pretty well, might I add. So nobody gets any points that round. I think, Heather, because of your failed steal attempt, you do lose 100 points. So
no,
in some weird twist, Shane and Claire actually are back in the lead.
Weird twist.
Weird, very weird. They're back in the lead 100-0. But Heather, it is your turn. And you do have an opportunity to get your 100 points back by giving us these email first in order from oldest to youngest. The first commercial email, the first spam message, and President Carter's sent first presidential email. So the first presidential email. So we have the first commercial email, which I'm guessing is just a regular email? The first spam message and the first presidential email, which there's a hint that email came from President Jimmy Carter. So we need these events in order from oldest to youngest. What happened first, second, and third?
I'll say first is the presidential, then the commercial, then spam.
All right, that's your final answer.
Yeah.
All right, so she says it was the presidential email first, followed by the commercial email, followed by the spam message. Darius, is Heather correct? And Heather, I can tell you that is not correct. There it is. There's the aw. That is not correct. Now, Claire and Shane, you guys have an opportunity, if you so choose, to attempt a steal. I see heads shaking no. So I'm going to assume that you guys are not going to put your 100 points on the line like Heather did very bravely.
Listen,
okay.
Listen, them big computers back in the day were around for internet. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so you guys won't steal, but hypothetically speaking, if you guys were to attempt to steal, what would you have said?
I was thinking commercial, Carter, and then spam for me.
Okay, well, good thing you guys didn't steal because you would have been wrong. It was actually presidential, then spam, then commercial. So Heather was close. She just had to, interchange 2 and 3, and she would have been right there. So no harm there. No points for Heather. No points lost for Shane and Claire. Shane and Claire, it is back to you guys. You guys have an opportunity to build on your lead by telling us the following what traffic laws were enacted first between the following traffic laws. We got the speed limit, the stop sign, and the traffic light. The speed limit, the stop sign, and the traffic light. I need these in order from oldest to youngest.
All right, Garrett Morgan, traffic lights. That was.
Oh, this man's a teacher, baby. He's a teacher.
Don't put that kind of unnecessary pressure.
Right.
Garrett Morgan, I think, was the late 1800s for the traffic light. Um, I would think the what was it, the speed limit? What was the other two?
It's speed limit, stop sign, traffic light.
I don't know.
The speed limit is the youngest?
That's what I'm thinking. Like the cars weren't, they weren't going but like maybe 30, 40 miles per hour at some point. So but is the stop sign first?
You know,
maybe they were putting stop signs for their horses.
They're noble steeds.
You might listen.
They gonna want an answer. So what do you think?
Yes, you very, very good, Shay. You played this game before.
They needed to stop. They needed that traffic light because people were probably speeding. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say anything because if people were speeding, that's why I needed the speed limit.
Okay, so what?
Yeah, but the traffic light though, you said was 1800s. 1800s?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm trying to think when the Model T and all of them was out. Was that 1906? I don't know.
Yeah, that was the 1900s.
Okay.
Like what, 1919 or something?
All right, we gotta give him an answer. So now we're not thinking the traffic lights the oldest. So are you thinking stop sign, traffic light, speed limit?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Let's just go with that.
Give me that order again.
Stop, traffic, speed.
Okay, stop sign, traffic light, speed limit. Darius.
Oh my God.
They deliberated over that a long time. Are they correct?
God.
What?
Of course it's all.
They are incorrect. Now, the good news is Heather has used her steal opportunity, so she does not have an opportunity to steal.
I figured.
But one of the things you probably should have did was gone with your first mind, Shane, because the traffic light was invented in 1868. It was the oldest, followed by the speed limit, which was enacted in 1901, and then finally the stop sign, which came to be in 1915. So that was the order: traffic light, speed limit, stop sign. So no points allotted there. I just want to point this out. I'm just going to throw it out here. You guys are the 1 seed. Pick it up. Come on. What's going on here? We got 100 points and we're almost done with the game.
It's a war of attrition.
This is like back when like the bad boys used to play like the Bulls. It's like 60 to 60 in the third quarter. What's going on here? But anyway,
I sprained my ankle. I'm
trying to recover from that. I understand. I'm not giving you guys a hard time. I guess however you advance is however you advance. But Heather has a chance to tie the game here. Heather, the category is movie villains, and you have to give me the following movie villains in order from oldest to youngest. We have Darth Vader, of course, from Star Wars. We have Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street, and we have the Alien from Alien. So we need these movies in order from oldest to youngest. Heather is deliberating.
I'll say Darth Vader, Alien, and then Freddy Krueger.
All right. Heather says Darth Vader, Alien, Freddy Krueger. Is she correct? That is indeed correct. Darius and I were deliberating offline, but because the original order we had was we had the Alien as the oldest, but Darth Vader is the oldest. Star Wars came out in 1977.
Yeah.
Yep. Alien, the original Alien came out in 1979, and of course, A Nightmare on Elm Street came out in 1984. So Darth Vader, Alien, Freddy Krueger. That is the order of things. So Heather is correct. She gets 100 points.
Okay, come on.
I knew that one. Why couldn't we get that one?
Shoot. All right, let's do this.
All right, Shane and Claire, we are going with this category is the history of slang. The history of slang. Got to give me the following slang terms in order of when they, I guess became mainstream or whenever they came on the scene. So we have bread, aka money. We have bummer, aka disappointment, and we have chill, aka relax.
All right.
So give me these slang terms in order from oldest to youngest. We got bread, bummer, and chill.
So, I'm gonna say bummer. Bummer might be like a late 70s thing, or right, like a hip. No,
But so would chill. Like I'm thinking, like the hippies in the '60s are like chill, man.
But then
I would.
bread,
Chill. Do you think bread is the youngest?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, because I'm gonna associate bread with like, I guess 90s like hip hop, whatever. But it probably came out earlier than that anyway. So, bummer.
Bread. Somebody's trying to get this bread. Come on.
Right, Okay, bummer.
So you're thinking bummer, then chill, then bread? Or chill, bummer, bread?
Because listen, I convinced you to go the other way. I hate that. I'm going to beat myself up. Bread. Okay. We know bread is the youngest, right?
Mm-hmm. Bummer. Bummer.
You think bummer is first?
Or well, you were thinking bummer is first.
No, I think chill is before bummer.
Okay.
I think chill comes before bummer.
So chill, bummer, bread.
Bummer, dude. Like when you say bummer, dude, like right in the 80s or whatever. Surfers. Garrison, don't you replay that, okay?
So chill. Chill, bummer, bread.
Yes.
Okay. Final answer.
All right. They say chill, bummer, bread. The order of slang. Chill, bummer, bread. Are they correct?
Oh, Lord.
Oh. There is the that is incorrect.
Shane, you were right.
What did Shane say?
No, I was bummer, bread.
Oh, you know,
she's probably correct now.
He said,
what did you say,
bummer
Claire?
Is first.
What did you say?
Bummer, chill, and then bread.
Okay, so you guys were correct that bummer is second.
Oh, bread.
The oldest and youngest were inaccurate. Bread is the oldest slang term. First debuting on the scene in 1935. Bummer.
You jive turkeys.
Bummer was in the 1960s. So, Claire, you were kind of close. You said 70s. And Chill, Relax debuted in the late 70s, 1979 to be exact. So, no points there. We are still at a log jam of 100 to 100. Heather.
This is the worst game ever.
Boy, these one seed's really showing out tonight. Heather, you got the final question of the round before the race to 8 round. And you need to give me these life-changing science discoveries in order from oldest to youngest. Life-changing science discoveries. We have electricity, evolution, and gravity. Electricity, evolution, gravity. I need these in order from oldest to youngest.
We're speaking of the discovery or the theory's origins.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that clarity, Maestro. I was lost for a minute, but I'm with you now. So he's saying like when did these theories originate? So in order from oldest to youngest.
I would say gravity, evolution, and then electricity.
All right. Is that your final answer, Heather?
Yes.
All right. Heather says it is gravity, evolution, electricity. Is she correct?
Okay, let's see you get on your hand.
Oh. That is incorrect. Now, Shane and Claire, you do have an opportunity to steal. You can.
What did she say?
What did she say? She said gravity, evolution, electricity. That was her answer. That was incorrect. So you guys do have a steal opportunity. But again, I must point out, if you do attempt to steal and you are incorrect, you lose 100 points, but you only have 100 points. So, that
would make us be in last place, sir.
Correct. But everybody goes to the race to 8 rounds. So,
But to point out how crucial this is, whoever has the most points going into the next and final round gets to lead off every single question.
Right.
Of the final round.
You control the board in the final round. So, very true. Maestro being the voice of reason here.
Electricity was with Ben Franklin and the kite. That was in the 17. That was like around the independence time, so 1770 or 60 or whatever like that.
Evolution, Charles
Darwin, and gravity was Newton. But she said gravity, evolution, electricity, right?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, is that what she said? Gravity, evolution, electricity?
Yes, that is what she said.
Okay, so then I'm thinking it would be evolution, gravity, electricity, but do you want to risk it?
You're the teacher.
I'm on summer. I ain't trying to think about stuff.
He's on summer break. He turned his teaching brain off. He's a stock boy now. He's all about them stocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to just risk it, because we still have one more round. We can go with what I just said.
Okay. Say it again. What did you say?
I don't
even say it. What did you say?
Okay, so she went backwards. She went gravity, evolution, electricity. So I'm thinking it would be evolution, gravity, electricity. But I keep hearing that thing, and I'm thinking that's the correct sound.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to turn it off, but I can't.
And I was like, "Oh crap!"
Is that what you guys want to go with? Is that your final answer?
I don't want to risk it. I want to just go in and we'll be tied and we'll just do it from there. I'm not risking it.
Okay. All right. So you
I'm gonna
you
kick
sure?
myself. What do you think, Claire? You make the decision. You make the decision.
Nope.
Yes.
So
partner up. Make the decision.
all right.
No, because
So are you guys going to not steal and go into the round tied, or are you going to attempt the steal with Shane's answer, which was evolution, gravity, electricity?
Oh, I don't
Need an answer.
Need an answer.
Let's just go in tied. We're not going to
Okay.
All right. So they are not going to risk the steal. And a good thing you guys didn't, because you would have been wrong. You would have lost 100 points. The correct order is gravity, electricity, evolution. Gravity, electricity, evolution. Gravity, the concept, 1664. Electricity, 1821. Evolution,
1821.
1859. Yes.
Okay.
These are stats according to the maestro. If you have to dispute them, please do so. Please send your request to DariusBrown@gmail.com. All right. Well, we are going to go into the final round with a tie score. And listen, hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your seats.
Seriously.
I have not seen this low. I've not seen. We've had what, 2 or 3 quarterfinal rounds? I think we've had 2. This is the third one, and this is by far. I mean, it's not even close. The lowest combined rounds in the history of the Race to 8 playoffs, which are only 3 weeks old, but. Even the low-scoring games, when they're close, can be entertaining. I mean, who doesn't like to watch a 3-3 NFL game, right? Who doesn't? Who doesn't like to watch a field goal battle? Who doesn't? I know I do. I'm being very facetious, but I mean, listen. We have a tie game. I will say this. This is the trend that you guys have kept going. All 3 playoff rounds have been close. And it doesn't get any closer than 100 to 100. So let's go ahead into the final round is Race to 8. So here's how this round works. You guys will be able to select a category. There will be 4 categories in this round. Since we're still tied going into the final round, and Claire and Shane started the game by going first, they will, by default and higher seed, not because of their performance tonight, but by default and higher seed, they will get to control. The board for this game, meaning that every category you guys will be able to answer first. You guys will be able to give the first answer. Each category has 8 answers. The way the game works is you guys will alternate answers. So Claire and Shane will give an answer. If they are right, whatever the point value is revealed for that answer is how many points you guys get. We then go to Heather. She gives an answer. And we just keep toggling until all 8 answers are given or a team gets 3 strikes. So if you guys get 3 strikes, you are out for that question. If your opponent doesn't have 3 strikes left, they can continue to answer and continue to accumulate points until they reach 3 strikes or they answer all 8 questions in said category. So this is an opportunity to build on those 100 points. If we have 100 points after this round, I'm not even letting the winner advance. I'm just going to be like, you guys, both teams are eliminated. Your opponent in the semifinals is going to get a bye to the championship. So,
Pat Sajak doesn't talk to his guests like this,
I'm sorry. Pat you're right. Pat Sajak treats his guests way better. I'm sure he just talks about them like off camera. So, all right. So here we go. We have 4 categories to choose from. Maestro, are we ready to reveal those categories?
Okay.
We are. I just want to throw the caveat. 8 seconds per answer. This is much more of a quicker round than the previous 2. So if you don't answer within the 8 seconds, you will get an X.
You will get a boom, get a strike.
Come on.
Sounds like he's coming after us.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Here we
Look
go.
at that. All right. So, we're not doing categories?
No, sir. I guess we can. We can. If you want to give them out.
Well, we don't. I guess you already showed round 1, so we might as well just go with it.
All right. We won't.
All right. So here we go. Round 1 is the highest grossing actors of all time. I want to specify here that highest grossing actors of all time includes both actors and actresses. So I just want to point that out because I know sometimes the generalization can be confusing. So, highest grossing actors of all time. I'm going to start with Claire and Shane. You guys can give us an answer.
I'm thinking Samuel L. Jackson with all his movies.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay, they
Samuel
say
L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. That is the number 1 answer, and that means that Shane and Claire get 100 points. Heather, it is your turn to give us an answer. Who else do you think made this list?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. Is Angelina on the list? She is not. That is 1 strike for Heather. It is back to Claire and Shane.
Do you think Dwayne Johnson?
You said Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. They say Dwayne Johnson, a.k.a. the People's Champ, a.k.a. The Rock. Is Dwayne Johnson on the list?
Yes.
He is number 8. Wow. Okay. So that is 30 points.
Okay, that's something.
All right.
This is all time.
All time. All right. Got to think gross big movies. All right, Heather, it is back to you.
Meryl Streep. Is that her name?
Meryl Streep. Is Meryl Streep on the list, Maestro? Meryl Streep did not make the list. That is the 2nd strike for you, Heather. Back to Shane and Claire.
I'm thinking Titanic, so Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio. Is Leo on the list? He is not. That is the first strike.
I wasn't even saying that was my answer. I was talking to Claire, but okay.
My bad. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Please, after you say
I'm joking.
Say final answer anyway. Just in case you guys are deliberating, I don't want to interfere with that. Okay, so Heather, you do have one more opportunity here. If you get it right, you will be able to get another turn. If not, you are on your 3rd strike, and Shane and Claire have total control of the board with only 1 strike. So, Heather, who else made the list of highest grossing actors of all time?
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Is Will Smith on the list? He is not. That is strike 3. Wow. I am shocked.
Wow.
Because I really thought that Will Smith would be on this list.
What is this?
I'm going to need to find out where the Maestro got this list, but Will Smith is not. Will Smith is not on this list. Shane and Claire, you guys have total control of the board with only 1 strike. So you guys at least have 2 more stabs at it, possibly more if you don't get a strike in these next 2 attempts.
How about Robert Downey Jr.?
That's
Final
exactly.
answer?
See, we are a team. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, final answer.
Robert Downey Jr. Did Robert Downey Jr. make the list? Robert Downey Jr. is number 2. Wow. So that is 90 additional points added to Shane and Claire's total. And you guys get to keep going.
I mean, it seems like it's a Marvel thing. You want to
like Avengers. That's what I was thinking. That's precious.
You want to go with Scarlett Jo?
Yes.
Scarlett Johansson, final answer.
Scarlett Johansson, aka my boo. There you go. I have a Scarlett Johansson crush. I'm sorry. All right, there you go. Number 4 answer. That's 70 additional points. Shane and Claire, you guys are racking them up now. 390 points. Look at you.
See, we had to warm up.
Yeah, that's what it was. I knew it.
What about then what about Don Cheadle then if we're going with that theme?
Who?
Don Cheadle? Don Cheadle?
He said who?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Trust me.
Okay, we got 2 strikes to burn. We'll take this strike. Go ahead, Don Cheadle.
You know what? Come on, let's do it.
All right.
Don Cheadle,
trust her. She said trust her. Shane says he knows it's a strike.
If we doing the vendor, okay.
Show us that X for Don Cheadle.
See?
Oh! Claire. Don Cheadle is number 7. What in the blue hell is going on here? He's number 7.
You see, you always be having the answers and always want to defer to me. It's about time. Yes.
All right.
What you think now?
Right.
Who else you got?
You guys have 3 more answers on the board and only 1 strike. So you guys are still rolling here. You clearly caught on to a theme. So what is your next answer?
Shane.
Oh my God! What is the Hemsworth?
Avengers.
Which is it? Is it Liam? Is it? Oh my! Chris? Yeah. Is it Chris or is it Chris? I think it's Chris. Chris Hemsworth. Final answer.
All right, Chris Hemsworth. They are sticking with the Avengers, sticking with the Marvel stuff. Is Chris Hemsworth on the list?
No, you mean. I know what you're talking about.
They do that. He is not on the list. That is strike 2.
I know you mean.
For Claire and Shane. So you guys have one more attempt here, at least, possibly more. But if you get it wrong here, we'll be done with this question and we will move on to question number 2. So one more answer here on the board, or actually it's 3 more answers on the board. You guys have at least 1 final attempt.
Us?
Yes. Yep.
How about Idris Elba?
Okay.
Tell me no. Okay, you can tell me no. Idris Elba?
Sure, final answer.
All right. Idris Elba.
I
was more confident in Don Cheadle. I'm not gonna lie. Idris Elba. Let's see. Did he make the list?
I'm just sticking with the theme. So.
He isn't a Marvel. That's a strike. That is 3 strikes. So we are done with question number 1. But Shane and Claire, you guys racked up like 330 points just in this round to bring your total to 430. Heather's still at 100, but Heather, as you can see, you can rack up some points with some good answers, and we still got 3 questions to go. But before we move on to question 2, let's look at who was number 6 on
Chris
our
Evans,
list?
Shane. Chris Evans, probably.
I can't believe that. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
There we go. But Chris Evans is another good guess if we're sticking with the Avengers theme. So Chris Pratt came in at number 6. Who was number 5? Of course, it was his love interest in Guardians of the Galaxy, Zoe Saldana. And number 3 was not an Avenger. Well, I guess he was an Avenger.
What's that?
Andy Serkis.
Planet of the Apes.
But you got Andy Serkis, you got Planet of the Apes, he was in he's Claw, right? In the Avengers movies, right?
I don't know, but he's also in Lord of the Rings as Smeagol.
Yep, he's also in Lord of the Rings, and yes, he's Ulysses. He's Ulysses Claw in Black Panther and those movies. So this dude got that Marvel money. He got that Lord of the Rings money. He got that Planet of the Apes money. So Andy Serkis is doing it big. So he came in at number 3. That's an interesting list. I'm curious as to where that list was pulled from.
You got to remember, it wasn't salary based. It was grossing movies based.
Right. The performance of the movies, not their actual salary. I got you. All right. So here we go. Round 2. Shane and Claire, you guys get to start it off. The category is most Grammy wins by a rapper. Most Grammy wins by a rapper. Shane and Claire, you guys get to answer first.
Jay-Z.
Yep.
No, I mean, should we?
Yeah. That's probably number 1.
All right, they're saying Jigga. Jay-Z. Is Jay-Z on the list?
Yes.
Number 1, 23 Grammy wins. Wow. All right. It's 100 points for Claire and Shane. I keep saying that. All right, Heather, give us another rapper that made the list. Most Grammy wins by a rapper.
Say Drake.
Drake. Did Drake make the list?
Sorry, wrong button.
Oh, it's a fake out. Oh my God. That was worse than Steve Harvey in the Miss Universe pageant. It's a fake out. Drake did not make the list. That's a shocker, man. Drake has been the man for a long time. Wow, Drake is not on the list. Okay.
He only has, well, I won't reveal how much he has, but continue.
All right. Well,
why?
It's not a true or false thing. You could tell us.
Okay, he only has 4. He's got 47 noms and only 4 wins.
Wow. Okay. All right. Shane, Claire, give us another rapper. Most Grammy wins.
Lauryn Hill. She has to be on there.
All right. Lauryn Hill. Did Lauryn Hill make the list?
Well, I didn't consult.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Miseducation.
Okay.
All right. Lauryn Hill. Did Lauryn Hill make the list?
Yeah.
She is number 6. So that is correct.
That's the only female rapper.
All right. Heather, let's get on the board here. Most Grammy wins by a rapper.
I'll say Nas.
Nasty Nas. Nas. Did Nas make the list?
I can see that. Oh. No?
He did not. Wow. Nas is not on the list. All right. Another shocker there. 2 good guesses, but neither made the list. All right. Claire, Shane, what you got?
Claire, I'm thinking Will Smith.
Oh, Will Smith?
I mean, he won the first Grammy back in the with Parents Don't Understand and all that.
Let's do it. Will Smith, I guess. Will Smith?
I mean, he is the first rapper to ever win a Grammy.
Yeah, let's go with Will Smith.
All right.
I'm just doing that because I'm thinking. I don't know. For some reason now, I just associate him with his acting now. But Will Smith. Yeah.
All right, Will Smith. Get jiggy with it. Come on, Will Smith. Parents Just Don't Understand. Miami. He's got some hits. Oh, but it's a strike, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. All right. 1 strike for Shane and Claire. 2 strikes for Heather. Okay. Heather, here we go. Let's get on the board. Most Grammy wins by a rapper.
Eminem.
Eminem. Slim Shady. Is Eminem on the list? Eminem has to be on the list. He is indeed on the list at number 3. That is 80 points for Heather. Moves her a little bit closer. All right, Shane, Claire. You guys have one strike.
Listen.
We have 5 answers remaining on the board.
Kanye.
Do you think Kendrick Lamar is up there?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
All right. Kendrick Lamar, final answer.
Okay, so wait. So Claire said 1, you said 1.
Go ahead.
Okay,
You
Kendrick
said
Lamar.
final answer.
Kendrick
Final
Lamar,
answer.
final answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Kendrick is on the list at number 4 with 13 Grammys. All right. Heather, it is on you.
I'll say Kanye.
All right. Claire pretty much threw you the oop. So you like, I'm just going to take it and dunk it. So Kanye West. Is Kanye on the list? Kanye West is number 2 with 22 Grammys. He's only 1 behind Jay-Z. Wow. Kanye is the man. All right. There are 3 answers remaining on the board. Shane and Claire, you guys have just 1 strike, right?
Yeah.
Yep, just 1 strike. All right. So what you got?
You got any more?
Huh?
Lil Wayne.
Has he won any Grammys?
Yeah.
Okay. Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Is Lil Wayne on the list?
Yeah. Right? Come on. I don't listen to him, but
That is a second strike
my
for
God.
Claire and Shane. Lil Wayne is not on the list. That's a bit of a surprise too. Lil Wayne's very popular. All right, Heather.
Yeah,
You're
but
still
to the
alive.
Grammy
You got
people?
2 strikes. We got 3 answers left. Do you have a rapper?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. Great answer. All right. Did Dr. Dre make the list? He did. He's number 8. Dr. Dre has won 7 Grammys. Comes in at number 8. 30 points for Heather. All right, Shane, Claire. Heather stays alive. There's 2 answers left.
Do you think there are any women left other than Lauryn Hill?
no. No.
Did Nicki ever win any?
Mm,
We got. We got to say an answer.
How about I'm going old here. How about not old, not that old. Andre 3000, maybe?
Okay, Andre 3000.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Andre 3000. That's a little out of left field, but is Andre 3000 on the list?
I mean, he got hit.
Oh,
Yes,
number
he got
7. Wow. Okay. Really, by himself, not with Outkast, huh? That's interesting. Okay. All right. There's 1 answer left, Heather. Do you know it?
I'll say Snoop Dogg.
Okay, that's a good answer. Snoop. Is Snoop Dogg on the list?
That is a good answer.
That
Darius
is
don't like her.
your 3rd strike. All right, back to Claire and Shane. You guys have 2 strikes, so this is your last opportunity. Either way it goes, if you get it right, we're done. If you get it wrong, we're done.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say Outkast because he's asking for rappers. What about Pharrell? No, Pharrell's not a rapper. I mean, he is a rapper. How about Childish Gambino? No, how about Pharrell? No, how about which one? Let's pick one of those.
Childish Gambino.
Okay.
Sure, final answer.
I'm going back and forth in my head.
All right. Childish Gambino. Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. Final answer. I guess he's Childish Gambino as a rapper.
Yeah.
Did Childish Gambino make the list?
Oh. Oh man.
That is strike number 3. That is the end of round 2. There was one answer that no one got. What was that answer, Maestro? We can't see it, but it was Pharrell. So you were right, Claire. It was Pharrell Williams. He's won 13 Grammys. I'm sure that has to include as a producer. That cannot be from hip hop. So
yeah, that's
not him making music. It has to be from production.
How about Happy?
Pharrell, I mean, Pharrell got some songs, and he's produced some great songs, but I'm sure a bulk of that is from production. As is, Dr. Dre actually has some classic albums, so he could have won. The Chronic. All right, so here we go, round 3. Round 3 here. We have the highest paying careers for college graduates. The top 8 highest paying careers for college graduates. We're going to start with...
We know mine ain't up there.
We're going to start with Shane and Claire. Highest paying careers for college graduates.
What? An engineer?
Let's go with engineer. As long as we don't say teacher.
Engineer. Is engineer on the list?
Engineer turned teacher.
Engineer is not on the list. Heather, you get a chance to get an upper hand here on this round. Strike 1 for Shane and Claire.
Something. She's busy.
A doctor?
You have to be more specific.
Well, okay.
A neurosurgeon.
All right. She says a surgeon.
Neurosurgeon.
What?
Meech? What do you
I say yes. Actually, her first, well, never mind. Go ahead. Yes, I would say yes.
3?
Well,
What do
I
you
thought the first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's the reason why I gapped, because the number 1 answer on the board is incorrect. It is surgeon. She got but I have it as the University of Chicago. I didn't switch that from last week, so I apologize.
Oh.
All right, so
okay, we can't see the board though.
So she said surgeon. Surgeon is number 1. So that's 100 points.
I still have University of Chicago.
University of Chicago. Surgeon.
User error.
But all right, so it's back to Claire and Shane, but 100 points for Heather for surgeon. All right.
Okay, so our first answer was engineer. Did we need to be more specific with that?
No.
No?
No, sir.
Okay, the highest paying career for
careers for college graduates. Yes.
Engineer. Okay.
It's not up there. So who else we got?
It's not up there.
Ooh, college graduates are they coming out and being lawyers? Lawyers.
Yes.
Let's go with lawyer. Final answer.
Sure.
All right. They say lawyer. Lawyer on the list.
They got to graduate law school.
That is true. So 2 strikes for Claire and Shane. Heather, you have no strikes.
What's that?
And it's your turn.
An engineer now?
And you didn't have to be that specific for that one. Some you do. Some you do.
All right, Heather, what you think?
IT specialist.
Okay. She says an IT specialist, Maestro. Is that on the board? It is. It is the number 7 answer, specifically IT manager. So that is on the board. All right, Shane and Claire, you guys have 2 strikes, no pressure. But if you get this incorrect, you are out for this question, and Heather gets to run run things for a minute.
Yeah.
So,
Shoot, a YouTuber? I'm just joking. My God. If an engineer now, how about a physicist or something like that?
What about an electrician?
Electrician for a college grad? Okay.
I'm about to say, listen, I'm not in the game. My bad. Go ahead. I'm the host.
Trade school, but okay. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with being an electrician.
No, not at all.
My grandfather was an electrician, so
I'm not paying all that money for college.
So okay. So then, what do you think? Then?
I don't know. You can go with a physicist.
Because you. Okay.
How about a physicist?
All right.
Where are you getting this list from, Maestro?
Physicist is not on the list. That is the
so
third
YouTuber.
Shade and Clear are out. Heather, there's no YouTuber. Oh no. Yeah, no.
Shoot.
YouTubers get paid, but I guess some of them probably have college degrees. They didn't make the list. I'm sorry.
Oh,
now you guys got 4 strikes, so you guys can even answer the next question. All right, Heather. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead, Heather. What do you got?
Architect.
Architect. Great answer. Is it on the list? Oh. It is not. That is the first strike for you, Heather, and you just get to keep going until you get 3 strikes or you get one of these right.
Okay. A nurse.
A nurse. Is a nurse on the list?
Can you be more specific?
I don't know.
Unless you disagree, Meech.
My wife would be so upset at me right now.
Why?
You mean when you say specific? You mean
I would say yes. I say yes.
Yes, what?
That her answer is acceptable.
Okay.
Is it a registered nurse?
Oh, I was going to say
nurse.
Oh, okay.
Anesthesiast. But a nurse nonetheless. It's still a type of nurse. So I would give her that. All right, Heather. You're still on you with just 1 strike.
Okay. A physician.
A physician. A physician is number 3. She actually said that earlier. Darius and I were deliberating. She said doctor. A doctor and a physician is the same thing.
I got flustered with my number 1.
I thought she should have got it earlier, but there you go. It's you got it anyway. So 80 points there. She's inching closer, ladies and gentlemen.
We see that.
She has only 1 strike and 4 more answers on the board. So she has some points that she can still accumulate here.
What about a judge?
A judge. Judges get paid. All right. How about a judge? Also a law school requirement that Jane alluded to. There's the all that is the second strike. All right. What do we got, Heather? Last one. Few more seconds.
I don't know. Oh, welder.
A welder. All right, a welder.
Why not?
Too. All right. So that's 3 strikes. Let's look at the answers that we didn't get. Number 8. A pharmacist. Number 6. A computer network architect. Number 4. Oral medicine. I'm assuming that means like dentist, right?
Yep.
All right. Number 2. A psychiatrist. All right. So those were the 8 answers there. This is the final round of the game. Shane and Claire have a 690 to 580 lead. They're up by 110 points. But those 110 points can be made up. We see it. Heather made it up last round. Here we go. The largest bodies of water in the world in square miles. The largest bodies of water in the world in square miles. Shane and Claire, you guys do get to answer first. You can start it off.
The Pacific Ocean. What do you?
Claire, are you over the game? You like
YouTuber?
All right. So Shane, is that a final answer?
The final answer.
All right. Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean is number 1. All right. Heather.
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean. I see where we got a theme going here. Atlantic Ocean is number 2. All right. Claire and Shane.
Indian Ocean.
Final answer.
Final answer.
All right. Indian Ocean.
Let's stick with it.
Good choice. It's number 3. All right. Heather.
Arctic Ocean.
The Arctic Ocean. You guys are going right in order. Look at that. It's number 4. Let's keep the streak alive.
How many oceans are left, guys?
Huh?
How many oceans are left?
Right. Jesus.
Huh? Oh.
He said, how many oceans are left?
There's one more.
There is one more ocean.
Oh my God! What is the name of that 5th ocean? Is it the southern? Is it the southern? Ocean?
Yes.
The Southern Ocean. Final
I got
answer.
excited. Yeah.
The Southern Ocean.
That's yep.
That is strike number 1. We got a good game. It's getting good. All right, Heather.
Okay, come on. So no more oceans. So
the Mediterranean Sea.
The Mediterranean Sea. Is it on the list? It's number 7. That is 40 points. Heather is now 90 points behind Claire and Shane. Claire and Shane, it is your turn with 1 strike already. The pressure is mounting.
all right. So
Okay. What is there? The Red Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, the Nile River. What are you thinking?
The Mediterranean Sea, 0.8 miles, square miles.
What are you thinking? Come on.
Say it. Just the South China Sea.
The what?
China Sea, the South China Sea, I guess.
Are you sure you don't sound sure?
I don't sound sure. Nope.
Okay, so let's not go with that. Let's go with something else. The Red Sea.
Okay. Sure.
The Red Sea. That was funny. The Red Sea. Is it on the list? Oh. It is not on the list. That is strike number 2 for Claire and Shane. Heather, it is on you.
The Nile River.
The Nile River. Is the Nile River on the list? Oh. It is not, but that is only Heather's first strike.
This is our last.
Claire and Shane, it is on you guys. You guys have 2 strikes. If you get it wrong, you're out, and Heather has a chance to possibly take the game. Largest bodies of water in the world.
There's an Amazon, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I need something better than that. What else you got then?
I mean, what the heck? Yeah, you do
Guys,
have Amazon.
So, I'm sorry, I gotta kick back to Heather because we're not including rivers. So I apologize. It's not including rivers. So Heather, we're gonna give Heather another go at it.
Okay.
Because I was misleading you guys. You guys are going down the wrong river.
What she's
So no rivers.
Okay, so then we can't say Amazon.
So what else is there not?
I'm gonna throw it back to Heather.
Okay. So do you want to say the Caribbean?
Oh, hold on. Heather
Heather's
gets to answer. It's Heather's answer.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Right. So her first strike is taken away because Dara said there's no rivers, and she said the Nile River. So Heather, you get to go again before Shane and Darius. Shane and Claire go.
But she both said a body of water.
Right. So okay, that's a good point. A river is a body of water.
Right. But I shouldn't have included it. Is what I'm saying. Because the Nile River would have been on the board.
It's a body of water.
Been included. If rivers were included, the Nile River, Amazon River,
I get what you're saying.
They would make the list.
Oh, if rivers were included, the Nile would be on the list. Okay.
Right.
All right. So
okay.
So he's saying no rivers. Okay. All right, Heather, what you got?
I have no clue.
Okay, well that's strike one, and now we're back.
Strike two. It's still strike two.
Well, how is it still strike two?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You took her strike away, so she's on one.
Yes, they're on
Shane
two.
and Claire are on two. All right, here you go, guys. Shane and Claire, your
Shane,
last attempt.
Shane, you said the Caribbean Sea. Didn't you say that earlier?
I said the Caribbean Sea.
Is that a final answer?
Final answer.
This is in order, though.
All right. So they said Caribbean Sea. Is the Caribbean Sea on the list?
Caribbean Sea is bigger than that.
Caribbean Sea is number 6. That is 50 points for Shane and Claire, and they stay alive. Heather, you got one strike. It's 2 answers left. You probably need to get both of these right to win the game. So here we go. No pressure.
Great.
Is there a thing as the China Sea?
All right. Is that what you want to go with? Final answer?
Sure.
All right. She says the China Sea. It is number 5. Claire said it earlier, and y'all didn't go with it. All right.
We switched because you didn't. You were like,
and they got it wrong. So, all right, Shane and Claire, here you go. It's 1 answer left. Both teams. Heather, you have how many strikes? Just 1?
She has 1.
Just 1. Okay. Claire and Shane have 2. All right, so you guys got to get an answer here, or you're done.
I don't know what is left. The English Channel?
No.
Is that a final answer?
Or the Great Bering Sea? Isn't that one?
Or the Great Bering Sea? Okay, let's go with the Great Bering Sea.
I mean, shoot, we got one straight.
Final answer.
Final answer. All right, the Great Bering Sea is the final answer.
Bering Sea, or whatever you want to call it.
It is on the board. It is correct. Wow. It is number 8. They get it right. They complete the board. You guys probably complete what would have probably been one of the tougher categories for me. I guess the highest paying careers one was pretty tough. But you guys complete the board, and by a score of 950 to 840, Claire and Shane are not upset tonight. They advance.
I'm a little upset, but
to the semifinals. Listen, I'll be honest. The first 2 rounds, they sucked. But the last round was very exciting. You guys, that was very exhilarating. Shane and
Great
Claire
job,
are
Heather.
winners tonight. The 1 seeds are not upset. They advance. Heather by herself.
Heather.
Valiant effort.
Great
did a
job.
great job
Kick
tonight.
my butt.
Your teammate was not here, but you carried the load in a very valiant way. So you should be proud of that. Thanks for participating with us tonight.
Thank
Shane
you.
and Claire, you guys
Tell your
advance
husband
to
to get
the
on.
huh?
I'm telling Heather. Tell her husband to get on next time.
You advance to the semifinal round. We will let you guys know when that takes place. But we have one more quarterfinal round next week. Shade is very stressed. He's like, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. He's holding his heart. But we will be back next week for our final quarterfinal round before we start the semifinals in 2 weeks. This has been Race to 8. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will see you guys next week. Peace.